Are we live? Hello? 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 I don't hear myself. Am I supposed to? There it is. How's it going? We're live. We are live on YouTube. How's the volume? I don't know. This is all new to me. This is all pretty new to me. All right. Well, but pretty much this is a VOD now. If you're watching this and you missed a live, don't be worried. Don't be worried. Don't be afraid. There's going to be many more where this came from. I'm just trying something new here. I would like to do a weekly live stream, which would be awesome. This is also new because the software I use, okay, there's the chat. I was like, where is my chat thing at? We live. Hey, yo. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. This is all a new territory at the moment. But sorry, I was upstairs eating Domino's and I was like, I gotta go live now. This is awful. But no, this is a new thing I want to try on the channel. We're going live, going through some of the topics because I did enjoy recording this style of video, but I was like, this would be better live. I feel like the conversation would be better in a way to where I could actually talk with you guys on like some certain points I would make. So then that way it's not here's my video on like, I'm making this topic. Then you guys would comment like your side. And then it's like, it's kind of dead in the water. I was like, I thought it would be pretty cool to do this all live because I feel like the conversation is worth it and it would be just more entertaining, I hope. I would be happy to provide industry perspective just like you, my guy. You'd be happy to? You would be happy to provide industry. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm in Paxton. Docs. There was a time I told somebody like, yo, imagine if I went live next door to MJU. That would be hilarious, I thought. But yeah, no. So today's live stream test pretty much is a big oh, did my mouse die? Oh, this is awful. Guys, my mouse just died. Oh no. Is it charging? Oh, we're back. Oh my gosh. That could have been bad. Yeah, no. So pretty much we're going to go through all these comments here because this is going to be on the channel later on. Do you guys want to see the comments on the screen or you just want me to read them as we go? Just let me know. Again, I'm new to this, so be gentle. Be kind. This is a new way. Obviously, there's going to be more coming into the future, and we're gonna keep her going. I'm not gonna lie. 8 of you that are here, I appreciate you guys the most. You guys are my favorite. All right. Join just in time. Perfect. Yeah, the 8 that are here, you are my favorite. All right. Don't tell the others, but you guys are my favorite. You're my bread and butter at the moment. Do you guys want to see the questions on the screen or would it be better off if I just read them like this? I'm just going to read them like this. On the screen would be nice, but whatever works, I guess. I love how I just said my like deal there, but I wish I could I got to get a better way of doing this. Thank you. Thanks. I wonder how delayed it is. I'm going to say now, and I want you guys to comment. Comment potato. Potato's a big word. Just put hi. Comment hi. We'll see how delayed this is. On the screen. All right, on the screen. We got 2 votes on the screen, so we'll do on the screen. Let's see. I normally, if I was on my PC, this would be so much easier. How about it? I feel like this is pretty good, is it not? Yo, also shout out Henry here. Henry did a video and I was on his thumbnail and that was a first for me. I'm not going to lie. I've been doing YouTube for quite a while, and what's the story with monster trucks? What's your story with monster trucks? Not sure if we'd cross. Okay, so 2016, I graduated high school, and if I'm being honest, what do you call it? I graduated high school, put my application in while I was still in high school, actually, and then right when I graduated, I got hired. I got put on. I'm in the Paxton shop. I was a part of the Paxton crew. I got put with Tom. My first year, I was crewing on Tom's team. It was Tom Mintz and Chuck Warner, the GOATs of Monster Jam. Paxton shop represent. I started out with Tom. It was 2016-ish, so I was just turning 18, pretty much. Traveled around with him. It was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I learned quite a bit. Front engine. This is where I learned front engine ZF trucks are phenomenal. Like, they are the best. They are simple. They're just simple they're simple trucks, and it's like when you go to the CRD for the Feld company trucks. By God, you want to change a third member, you got to take out 100 bolts. When it comes to a ZF, it takes like 30. But yeah, so I started off crewing on Tom's team. I was the third guy for Chuck Warner and Tom Mintz. I think I was on the same tour. Probably, yes, I was on that tour. The 26. Okay, I forget how the years work. It was practically like 17-ish, I guess. It was when Tom broke his back in New Orleans. Remember that? Y'all remember that? When Tom broke his back in New Orleans, and then Colton had to come in and drive for the rest of that series. I was crewing for them. It was a lot of fun, honestly. Colton, I went school with Colton, so it was kind of refreshing seeing a familiar face and whatnot, and I wasn't completely alone. And then I got kicked off of that tour, or kicked off of that team, and I got put with Neil Elliott. So then I crewed for Neil for like 3 years after that, and then I believe COVID happened, and then we all got fired, and then I lost a lot of money. Yeah, okay, so it was 2017. So I graduated 16, but it's that weird like year thing. Yo, that one was a banger. The Houston Freestyle was a banger. But well, shit, I feel bad that we didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to remember who you are as well. I didn't interact with a lot of people my first year. I kind of stayed back a little. I was hidden, trying to figure out what was happening. I was trying to learn. It was pretty much I got hired and just thrown into it. Boom, thrown into it. When I went with Neil, that's when I was like truly by myself. So I went with Neil for a while. Then COVID happened. Then I got hired back for the stunt show in Florida. We drove all the way to Florida. We did all that fun stuff. Then we got laid off again or fired again. And then we got brought back for COVID tours. I called it COVID tour, but it's not COVID tour. All good, man. Yeah, exactly. Like the only tech official that I really knew, his name's Trevin. I think Trevor or Trevin. I don't remember, but I was learning. I was trying to figure out all these faces, because what didn't help is I got kicked off of this tour, immediately thrown with another tour. So it happens. But the what do you call it? I think that was 2017 was the year Neil should have won World Finals, correct? That's when Mad Scientist did that front flip. We were tiring down Colton's truck when Mad Scientist did that shit. Oops, sorry for cussing. I'm trying to get better at not doing that. I apologize. Is when Mad Scientist did that. So we heard the crowd. I was like, what was that? What happened? And then someone came around like, Mad Scientist did a front flip. And I'm like, no, we didn't. Get out of here. He's a director now? What? That's pretty wild. All right, I feel like it's been 10 minutes. We're pretty solid in here now. We got this amazing 12 people in here. If you're a part of that 8 that were here at the beginning, you know who you are. You're my favorite. All right. Let's get in. The music's not too loud, is it? Is it? Bingo. They sent me to the World Finals just to be with The Rock and do the whole Ballers. Bro, that Ballers thing was the dumbest thing ever. When the Ballers did that, Chuck Warner, shout out Chuck Warner. He's the one who did the stunt in there. Oh, what up, Jack? What up? What was it? I didn't stay for it, but The Rock never ended up showing up, so they just filmed whatever they did, and then they went to wherever and did it all with green screens and whatnot. Obviously, you could tell it was a green screen, but Chuck Warner and them did that, I think, at like 3 a.m. They did that whole corkscrew, 3 a.m., and we had to get the truck ready to go right when we got back. So we got it ready, left. One of the Paxton guys stayed. And what was your thoughts on the repetitive trucks and repetitive tracks, Monster Jam? Oh, like the repetitive track, like consistently track, like the way they do them now. I hate it. I wish before it was fine. I honestly think 2017 and 2017 was fine, but then now they get it to where when you're jumping onto they caused it to where if you try to go for something cool, you're just gonna wreck bad and it's just gonna break the truck. Honestly, that's how I look at it now. Is there's no great way to execute a freestyle. Look at the way Tom did in Indy. You know how that all went, because the assing got kicked up just because there's too much going on there. I was there all night. We had to reshoot the scene. Yeah. Filming shows and movies is the worst. Like Diesel Brothers, Gas Monkey Garage, filming those was awful. We did I'm going to say this right here and then we'll get into it. When the Diesel Brothers showed up, they had to film the intro like 4 times, like 5 times, at least 5 to 6 times. And I was sweeping a part of the shop for each take, just because I was like, let me try to get in here. Let me try to get on the show here. My spot was the cleanest spot in the shop, and I eventually just gave up. And they did like 8 to 6 takes, and it was awful. I like that they focus more on racing, but it kind of makes cluttered. Yeah, racing is actually cool. You're not wrong there, Cecily. I wish. Okay, I'm doing Ecamm. I'm going to try to get to where I can get comments on the screen. It would be really cool if I could. Is there? What? This is how I mess up the stream. If I could get comments on the screen, that would be awesome. I'll figure this out later. I'm gonna mess something up if I do that. Next stream, we'll do this. But anyway, okay. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are testing out something brand new here on this channel. Jammed Up. We're gonna be. I'm going to be going over your guys' comments live instead of filming a video, because filming a video is fine and all, but I feel like if I read the certain topic or the hot take, it opens up conversation for everyone to join in, to where then we can actually like bounce off of each other with it. I truly feel like this will be a way better way of going over stuff like this, and I would like to do these weekly. I would like for this to be a weekly thing, as much as you guys are, because we are so close to 500 subs, and I'm not exactly sure what the rule is for reacting to stuff. I just know Monster Jam's gonna be really watching to, like, if they see I play too long of a clip, I feel like they're gonna snip me in the butt. Boom. So the goal is to get to a members only stream. $1 entry, members only watch party. Watching you all working out. Yo, go for your max right now. What do you go max? MJ Tiny Guy is working out right now. If he doesn't go for his squat record right now, I don't know. I would say he owes 5 gifted, but we're not even there yet. Gotta hang out with a friend in a few hours. Get the rest of my steps in. All right. But anyway, we're gonna go over these live, and we're gonna start knocking these out. All right, you guys did say let's put these on the screen. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Hey, what's up? This is my D&D screen. What screen is it? That was funny. All right, let's get into these. Currently got weights. Gonna hang out with a friend in a few hours to get the rest of my steps in. Halar, man, chill. You're good. You're good. Is Anaheim hosting a special event in December from Austin? I actually have no idea. I listen, when I say I know stuff, I don't know everything. I don't know everything. Thoughts on the dirt and general health of the soil, and is it sharded dirt for stadiums and arenas or certain? I think it's just dirt. I legit, like, they have dirt stored away for like dirt track stuff, like motocross and Monster Jam, and they just go get dirt and they add some sand in there. I honestly don't think there's anything too special with it. I legit think it's just dirt. All right, let's take a look at these. We're just gonna start at the top and go to the bottom. All right, we got quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate you all for leaving comments and whatnot. We'll start with Henry here. El Toro Loco, Ice, and Nitro were one of the best looking El Toro paint schemes. I'm not gonna lie, you're not wrong. They were actually pretty good. I enjoyed the Ice. The Ice was pretty solid. The Ice El Toro was nice. The Nitro, what exactly is the Nitro color? What is the Nitro color? Let me look it up. El Toro Nitro. El Toro Nitro Monster Truck. Okay, yeah. The Nitro was actually pretty good. The Nitro's up there with my top. I like the original El Toro body, but I would say it goes, I like the red, the original, and then the Ice, actually, the more I'm thinking about it, because I was with that truck for a while, the Ice was okay. It wasn't my top 5. It goes the original color, Nitro, the black El Toro with like the golden tooth, then Ice, and then yellow. The Superstar Challenge one, I gotcha. Burgundy, black, yellow. Yeah, you're not wrong. Joe Foley is going to drive the Nitro one this year in ICQ. He ran it also in the ICQ 2024, so I don't know if... Yeah, they might. Yeah, Mark McDonald's, the black one was nice. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Joe Foley's photo on the website, when it showed like the what do you call it, like the last chance, it instantly got flashbacks. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen Joey. Hello, I have a channel and I've been watching you since last month and I just hit 30 subs, so see you later. Have a great... Oh, thanks. Thanks. Let's see this next one from Nick Champ. Bring back different style tracks for each show to make it more interesting. Not so boring and repetitive for the fans and drivers. I wish they would promote it all ages. Right now, it is aimed more towards kids. 100%. They are aimed. This is going to be a bigger topic I figured we were going to talk about a lot tonight. Was a lot of it is strictly they're aiming for kids. So their biggest moneymaker is toys. Their biggest moneymaker is getting toys and whatnot. So obviously they're going to aim it more for kids. It would be cool to see a track change. I just got to know, like, what style are you thinking? Like, are we going more Chicago style? Would you mix it in between, like the Chicago, or will they all start right there and they all like, do they do that weird, how they did it last year? It would be cool. I mean, obviously it would be nice to bring back cars and have like a bus stack here over in this corner. And then you got over here. As long as they do Chicago style, I think Chicago style tracks are the best tracks. And I truly feel like that you can get the best shows out of it. I do agree. It is repetitive, but if I'm being honest, 90% of the people who are going to be consistently watching it are watching it on YouTube. And some of the people there are just there for that one event. That's the thing that I wish Monster Jam would get better at, is promoting like the story that's getting built throughout the series, or paying attention to it. Because I truly feel like us as a group here, I feel like I confidently say it, we're paying attention. We're paying attention to the story. But like you said, repetitive. It gets to a point where you're watching on YouTube, you're like, oh, we get to see this race again. It's just same thing, different state, different arena or different stadium, same thing. Yeah, so it would be cool to see some new stuff, because then it would actually acquire drivers to have some skill in racing and whatnot. Because the only event you could truly win without getting totally snipped for like some points, depending on the truck you have. Like, independents have a better chance at winning events if they win racing. So it would be cool to change it up to give some of them like a bigger heads up, because some of them may be better in Chicago style than the way they do it now. There's too many turns and all that. If they keep only appealing to children, the kids are going to lose interest when they get older. And that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me when I got old enough. When I got like sophomore, I got to a point, I'm like, I don't care. I just waited for it to come to Indy. I'd go see it, and that's it. That's it. I didn't really look into it too much anymore. You know it as well as anybody. The company handles social media and marketing, knows anything about monster trucks or shows until the chances we won't get it. Yeah, exactly. It would be cool to have an actual story. Like, they are trying. Is it Scott Jordan? Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking. He does the Inside Monster Jam. I feel like they need to have that weekly, and don't like, what is it, like 8? They need to have that weekly for like, here's what happened. Like Sports Center, like after like the post show, like what happened? What does this mean? What could this mean for the next week? Like, that would be awesome. Man, the story gets skipped. They keep absolutely selling the storyline with Zimmer Jr. and CP3 easy. Tom Fuller is full of heart in the storyline as well. Could have talked about Camden and Tristan. Yes. They always, I love Jester. I love Matt and all them. And their story, it's like every week. It's like we hear it it's like, let's jump around a little bit. All right. Let's get some good stories going here. All right. MJ Tiny Guy. I think we have, gosh dang it. I think we have yet to seen a pink Avenger, because Jim would not like it. Maybe he thinks it's too feminine. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I genuinely just, if you think about it, it's like one a year. Really, I mean, I don't think he would, I don't think he'd be against it. I mean, there's so many designs you got to choose from for just one event. So, I mean, it would be cool to see a pink Avenger. That'd be kind of funny. Bring back scorecards, scoring too. If they brought scorecards back, this would be the best. It's got to be non-biased people too. It's like jury duty. Nasha photos. I really think they need a level of destruction at their show. Obviously, mind flying debris. We need something to crush. A row of cars, or a single van stack would itch that for a lot of fans. Put it in the middle of the track. Flying debris problem is mostly solved just by that. They even did that at the last All-Stars event in Anaheim a while back. Another big thing for me is change the darn colors. We're so tired of the same red and blue track we see. They did change it up a little last year, but only for the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Spitting facts here, Nasha. Sorry, I was trying not to burp. I'm drinking some Dr. Pepper. Yes, I would agree with that. They could definitely. The only main reason they don't have cars anymore is because the BKTs they slice open so fast. They get cut so easily, and I don't know. I think the debris was their biggest selling factor to get cars out of there. But like you said, put it in the middle. Put an RV out there or something. It 100% you could get away with having a row of cars in the middle, or just have a van in between the dirt pack like they used to do in 2016 or 17. It's not that bad, nor is it that hard. I'm not exactly 100% sure why they got rid of cars. So I'm agreeing with you right there. 100% spitting facts. We appreciate your comment. You know what? I need to like all these. I do go through and like, so I don't know why it doesn't show that it's liked on here. All right, I'm not fake, I swear. Oh, because these were a day ago. It's the best it's ever been. All right, I wonder if he's just talking about Monster Jam itself. I mean, it's pretty good. I think 2016 was the golden year, and then it started going in a weird direction. Speaking of scores and stuff, World Final 17 was the end of the scoreboard jumping because of the controversial with Dennis not winning. Because it's faster to make the tracks like that. Yeah, they got rid of cars because it was faster to make the tracks like that. Yeah, I'd agree with that solely. And the crumble zones got exposed too easily on newer cars. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Yeah, scorecards, yeah. Isn't it awesome when it becomes a controversial? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not the best reader, so bear with me here, all right? MJ Fanboy 25, make the point format mean something. Go back to the old 2015 format where winning the most competitions actually meant something. This is the reason why, to me, Tristan Stadium Series title this year is a Mickey Mouse grade, because he barely won anything while Camden pulled out all the stops, winning way more competitions wins just to achieve nothing. Not Tristan's fault by any means, or knocking him as a driver or person, but doing okay in racing, good in skills, and phoning in okay-ish, very pedestrian freestyles to a series title diminishes how much a series championship means. It wasn't an issue. It wasn't an issue then when the format changed, but with how Camden is undisputedly the best driver in stadiums this season, just to not win his first stadium series, I hope this issue gets fixed. Ironically, the cracks formed when Tristan won his first stadium series title last year because he had less comp wins than Ryan. Ooh, that was a good hot take right there. I'm not gonna lie, spitting facts, honestly. Yeah, the point series definitely. I don't know. It's. I feel like the point series is a big, what do they call it? A slippery slope. You just like that. Like you don't have to win the events. You just have to do decent on points, and you could still win. I'm not a huge fan of that. Like you said, like if you win a stadium, you get. I think just the points in general. The top three in the show keep their points. The rest gets swiped. How about that? I don't know. It would be interesting to see a different style of points given and whatnot. I mean, this would be something. I'm not gonna lie. I might put your comment there into ChatGPT for another video, because I was gonna do a video where I was gonna have ChatGPT try to come up with a better format for Monster Jam. And I might put that comment in there to see what it could come up with, because I bet money it would give us a grand idea here. I do like your hot take there. It's a really it's good. It's a really good hot take there. And I would like to see them fix their points, because yes, just because you don't win shouldn't mean, because you don't win that much shouldn't mean you win the grand title. So did Tristan actually get benched for a couple events from the front flip, or do you think it was schedule conflict, as he has been talking about not wanting to be away from home as much since 2024? Next question. No comment. I don't know. I have no room to talk about that. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly don't know. I'll just say that. Because I saw the front flip, and then I saw some controversial takes that, like, he got benched or he got, like, fired or something. And I was like, what happened? And I looked into it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know if he had something going on. He probably had something going on or something. But I did think that was funny, where it became controversial, because that's where it's like, why are we sitting people? Like, Chuck Warner didn't get benched when he did I think because he won the freestyle. No, actually, I don't know. Because it's interesting, because if he did get benched by Monster Jam, gotcha, stay safe. If he did get benched by Monster Jam, why'd they show it so much, you know? I don't know. Next question. I appreciate your comment, though. DM me. Imagine. All right. Best hot take so far. Yes, no, that was a good hot take by MJ Fanboy 25. Big Spence RC. JZJ. What is that? JZJ. John Zimmer Jr. Look at that. Solved it. John Zimmer Jr. is the most talented all-around driver in Monster Jam. Never seen anyone who can dominate in arenas and then go win racing at stadium events in the offseason like he did. Not to mention the freestyle he threw down in World Finals in first gear only. John Zimmer Jr. is a pretty good driver. Is he the best independent driver, though? I don't know. That's a good topic there, because that was another video I wanted to make in the future. But he is up there in a great conversation piece. John, okay, I appreciate it, Spencer. I would agree for sure. It would be interesting. I want to say Zach Garner. You know who I really want to say? Best independent driver? John Gordon. Bad Company. Bro, I miss John Gordon so bad. But no, I mean, it's your hot take there. It's not even a hot take. It's honestly like a well-respected comment, honestly. Like, a lot of people would agree with that, and I agree with it. Like, he is a good driver in the good future. And I'm not gonna lie, if MJ doesn't keep up, if Monster Jam doesn't keep up with it, then they're gonna lose these amazing talents that are coming up. I'm not gonna lie. I keep saying that, and I apologize. Saw John in Sparkle Smash Bash. Was very cool to see him in the stadiums for once. Yeah, it is nice. Bad Company. I'll tell you what, they knew how to make that truck look pretty in Pit Party. By God, it was such a good truck. I really liked their body a lot. That's like my favorite. That is my favorite independent truck. Not biased at all, but no, it is cool to see like these young drivers like John Zimmer Jr. and all that get to stadiums to show like, hey, look, I can do it. It's the same conversation where it's like you get stadium drivers who can prove themselves to be in stadiums, but you're going to put them in arenas. It's like, what are you doing? Potential is taken away. You could take some people out of stadiums and put them into there, you know? Modern times right now, John Zimmer Jr. and Zach are in contention for the best Indy driver. In terms of all-time great Indy drivers, both have great chassis. Cases. They do. And I'm more excited to see them in the world. They're both in the World Finals, right? Or is John Zimmer Jr. in the is he in the World Finals, or is he in the Last Chance? If he's in the Last Chance, that's stupid. Because he definitely could have taken the place of what is this? That was weird. Zach Gardner is the best, hands down. Hey, look at that. Critical Creeper. You're in here. I see you. Bad Company is still running indie shows right now as Bad Company. New driver, forget who. Oh, is John not driving no more? They're both in. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness they're both in. I was getting worried there. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. But anyway, like I was saying, it's just like a lot of people have said before on their take with the whole Blake stuff is like, why are you putting stadium drivers who are like doing pretty solid in stadiums, putting them in arenas when it's like, it's kind of like the other guys. Like, I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly. You know? No, he's in the World Finals because he won arena. Okay. By a mile. SR is in the Last Chance, I believe, plus a combat. SR. Oh, Senior. Senior is the Last Chance. Okay. Tristan wins LCQ, I think. What is LCQ? I'm not gonna lie. Am I a casual fan? Am I a casual? Last Chance qualifier, is that what it is? Gosh, give me a golden star. Bring back 14 truck lineups to fix the problem, like in World Finals or in stadiums. Jay Gord on Team Overboard and the Shark. Ooh. Yeah. Do you guys, okay, while I got you here real fast, stadium, oh yeah. Thank you, Critical. What, it was 16 before, wasn't it? Yeah, why'd they go down to 14? That's kind of wild. And there's only like 4 stadium tours. Gosh, I remember when there was only 2. I will tell you. I was gifted by crewing for stadium shows for so long. As soon as they put me on arena tour, like as soon as I went to Rosemont, I was like, get me out of here. I don't want to be on arena shows. This is awful. They work too much. Stadiums were more laid back, but more damage. There's 2 nowadays, but back then there were 3. Oh, maybe there's 3. I don't know. Or 4. Do you have any pieces of the trucks when you worked with them? There is 2 stadiums. Okay. Maybe I'm drunk. I mean, kind of. Not really. I have obviously I got a Max D Spike. Whoa, those were hard to steal. I didn't steal them. They were broke. We couldn't use them again. I think at my dad's house, like where I grew up, we have a bulldozer horn, a Max D side, and a zombie arm. I think. No, we don't have that. We have just a bulldozer horn and a Max D side. I think we were going to get a zombie arm, but then they stopped me. Anyway, back to the deal. If Monster Jam could promote the way they did in the 2000s and run the shows like that with the big budget they have now, they shouldn't have to worry about keeping the trucks from breaking and money issues. I get safety, but their safety precautions on the trucks are limiting straps in the housings around the drive shaft, but letting the trucks rip up the old times is what they're known for. I agree with this 100%. Not driving around, jumping, crushing vans, campers, and destroying the trucks itself. If they could bring that back and promote that, I feel like stadiums will start to sell out again. Yo, I remember being at home on the Speed Channel and the rodeo was on, and I was just waiting for that rodeo to get off the TV so I can watch the Monster Jam. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And do you know how much money that is? I don't know. It's a bulldozer horn. I don't know. It's never going away. Bulldozer was my favorite truck growing up when Tom drove it and whatnot. Oh, what do you call it? I lost my train of thought. Gosh darn it. Oh, anyway, what I was basing off this, what I was thinking of, like, this person made such a good comment here to where I started looking. Obviously you've all probably seen the Monster Hot Wheels is crushing their first RV tomorrow. Bro, are they live streaming that? Side topic, critical. Are they live streaming that, or is it going to be like eventually they'll have it on for like some way to watch it? Because I want to watch that. That looked pretty good. That the Hot Wheels live event at a stadium looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, the World Finals, they're live streaming on Monster Jam right now all the previous World Finals, and right now they have, I think it was 2006 to 2008, and you're watching it and you're like, wow, I thought this. Let me know what you guys think. I was watching this, like, Monster Jam World Finals were so much better before they added backflips. Call me crazy. They had cars, 3 bus stacks. They had like a tanker. They had the swimming pool that with all like the blocks and whatnot. I truly feel like Monster Jam's best style World Finals was 2006 to 2012. Or when Charlie Pocket won it in Monster Mutt. That was 2008, wasn't it? I had that on DVD and I watched that on Hot Wheels is catching up. Hot Wheels is going to catch up, and Monster Jam is not going to know what to do. You know what this is? WWE versus AEW. I feel like the backflip, I truly feel like the backflip is so overdone now to where it's like, oh, backflip. Well, yes, they used to be so special. And that's a hot take. The WWE and the AEW. Yes. Only one or no backflip ramp would improve. Yes, only one. We don't need, like, you remember in what was it, 2017 or 2018 when they had like the whole wall of backflips? It was 2017. Pokken won 2010. Yes. That was, I think, the last. Okay. I don't think it was the last best World Finals. It's just that style, 2006 to 2014, the Crow Max D style, maybe. I think those were the best World Finals. I mean, you could like all the older ones, like when they all started. I mean, that's just nostalgia stuff, like Goldberg and whatnot. But like Monster Jam World Finals used to be awesome. It was cool to see what they could do without having to do a special backflip and whatnot. Because I've been watching these live streams, and I'm not even joking. I'm like, I don't even want to watch the 2026 World Finals. I want to keep watching this old stuff. These were so much better. And the commentators were so much better. No offense to the commentators now. It felt like a special. It was on the Speed Channel. It felt like an actual sporting event. Like 2000 to 2005 felt like a fairground show, and then it actually felt like an actual like cool event. And now I feel like we're overdoing it to where they want to say it's like the Super Bowl, but it's actually like y'all, us Monster Jam fans is losing to Hot Wheels fans. The backflips are not that interesting anymore. Plus, it's kind of awkward for the momentum when you can tell the driver is heading right for a backflip ramp, and that's what's gonna happen next. They're running duplicates in the Hot Wheels event. I hate that. Oh, they are? Well, like, how many duplicates? Like 2 or 3 I can deal with, but like, yo, David, who he's driving the dirt track truck. He just revealed his truck today, and that looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. Is he in that? Is he driving that in there? Glorified stadium event, not the Super Bowl. I'm gonna favor that comment right there. You are spitting facts, my friend. By the way, someone called me when they live streaming the 2017 World Finals. That was the best, bro. What's funny about that World Finals is that after Colton went and it was like we knew we didn't win, we just went to go tire up or tire down. I was so upset. We just tired down. It was stupid. All duplicates but snake bite. Yo, didn't Tweety's dad, Austin Tweety's dad, drive snake bite or something? I have a photo with Austin Tweety with snake bite. Scott Douglas and Ken Stout was the best combo, other than Scott and Army from TNT days. Scott Douglas and Ken were great. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, him and Snakebite. What is this song? Oh my god. New Twisted Addiction got revealed too. It's cool, but nothing can top the gray purple OBS from earlier this year. Yeah, fair. That's fair. Oh, let's go back. All right. Let's go back to these comments here. Rest of the events was great. I know World Finals 9 was acclaimed to be the best, but almost every driver in 2017 event had a wild You're not lying. You're not lying. You were pretty spot on there. That was a good one. All right. Back there. My worries with Feld and Spin Master. Yo, Spin Master. This get me heated. Get me on this comment. All right, let's read this. My worry is with Feld and Spin Master catering to kids as hard as they are is not going to work out for them in the long run. Those kids will grow out of it and move on to rather than Feld having new lifelong fans. My view is they are monster trucks that appeal. Don't see small independent shows doing bad in the ticket sales and merch sales. Yeah, honestly, what I was getting at was when they changed to Spin Master, I stopped buying monster truck toys, even though I was already graduated out of high school. Hot Wheels were so good. The Hot Wheels toys were so good. I enjoyed them. I have a lot right now at home. I have a lot of Hot Wheels toys. Monster Jam fell off when Scott Douglas stopped commentating. Yo, honestly, I'm gonna favor that. That's a great take. Hey, question. This mic is coming through, right? I made it 48 minutes that I've yet to check. Just checking. I'm not gonna lie. I truly went away when Ryan LaCroix. I miss Ryan so much. Yo, there's a clip. There's a clip where I photobombed Ryan when he was talking in Anaheim, and I hit the dab. I was pretty good at getting behind the camera during interviews and dabbing. Monster Jam fell off when they changed the logo. Was it like when they had like advanced auto parts or like not advanced? What they have? I have a t-shirt. I have the work shirts that have the advanced logo on it and whatnot. When they had all the sponsors on the back. That was a good shirt. That was a good work shirt. What's up, Thomas? Frasco Motorsports. What is up, my guy? Yo, worst World Finals encore? I would say Rampage. But did y'all see that Max D backflip encore? That shit was awful. Oh, the one they have now is the logo I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd agree. Thomas the GOAT? Is he a GOAT? Is Thomas a GOAT? We need less duplicate identities. Variety is one of the things Monster Jam really lacking nowadays. Get rid of the horrible World Finals format and go back to how it was in 2014. Make the event special and more legitimate. Yeah, I agree with that one. Duplicates. Duplicates. God, I can't. Duplicates are killing the sport. Whoa, wild take there. Yeah, we don't need 2 El Toros. We don't need 4 Sparkle Smashes. We don't need 5 Bailey Circuses. Give us 1 of each and just put whoever did better that year, put them in that truck, and put the other truck that was in Sparkle Smash, the second Sparkle Smash, put that driver in something else. Dude, change it up a little bit. Give us more life. It's like, yeah, Independence, keep it somewhat fresh. If they would pick one of the trucks, one of the Sparkle Smashes, and the duplicate can go to an independent truck. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Saying that logo change is bad is the best era of Monster Jam 2016 and 2019. Ooh. I miss Advanced Auto Parts. Honestly, the Advanced Auto Parts era is my personal favorite. Honestly, that's a good take. That's a good one. Independents keep somewhat fresh. They do. They keep the show fresh. They do. The worst encore was the zombie the zombie one was so stupid. The zombie encore, because we could not see the red lights killed it. The red lights were so stupid. And we got the zombie hunter. That was a solid. That was funny. Oh my gosh. I'm still going to say the Max D one was awful. I remember being in the stands because we've been practicing the backflip for so long, where Chuck did a backflip, Neil, and then Tom. And we're sitting in the stands. We did some practice before then, and some of the trucks did it. We were like, okay, we're golden here. We're golden. We got it going pretty good. Where'd my music go? Music. There we go. We get into the stand. We run up to the stands to watch this encore go down. We're like, oh, this is so cool. I think Neil went first for the backflip. Just landed on its chassis. We're like, oh, all right, Chuck, you're up. Chuck crashed. Oh, shit. Then Tom went, and it's like the ramp was broke when Tom went for his backflip. And when he soared, I'm like, he's dead. Oh, my gosh. And when that thing caught on fire and nobody was doing the fact that, and Colton and Jared were in it, I believe. Their backflips, Jared's, I think, motor went out. Colton's backflip was awful just because the ramp did not help us at all. And I think Colton made it to Tom before the tech official did. Gosh. And then we had to fix it that night. I think that was also, no, that was not the night. There was a World Finals that I was at. We did something. I think we did the Monster Jam logo backflip stunt. And I think Tom did that. We did that stunt. Everything went well. Or I think Colton did it. Whoever did it. I don't remember. When the Monster Jam truck did the big old backflip. What do you call it? When it did the backflip, we were all out there. We're all waving. I jumped in the fountain. I don't know about you guys. I saw a childhood growing up with Monster Jam. I saw that fountain, and I told somebody, like, you dare me to jump in that? Like, didn't even, like, I just needed someone to say, go jump in it. I jumped in that fountain because I saw Jim Kohler do it so much, and I'm like, I want to jump in that fountain. It may have been over. It may have been over Son of a Digger. It was like 2018, I think. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was 2018 or it was 2017. Maybe. No, it was 2018. Nope. I don't know. I'll have to find it. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. But I jumped in the fountain. After watching Jim Kohler do it so much and whatnot, I was like, I gotta jump in there. And I jumped in there. Did not expect it to be a foot deep because I hurt my back. And then after all that, was the 25th and stunt truck. What did you miss? Oh, I was just talking about when I jumped in the fountain at World Finals and it was a foot deep. And then after I got out, was soaking wet. I was told I had to continue working that night. So I had to go through corners and work on the trucks until 2 in the morning, soaking wet. It was awful. It was a bad decision. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Oh, gosh. All right. Sorry, I went on a side tangent there. More truck bodies. I believe the value in having some relevance in the trucks and kids and adults have sitting in their driveways. You're talking like that, like the, not gonna lie, the Max D 15 worse because moonwalks were poorly timed and held. The Rampage at least had a semi-decent double attempt. Bro, the Rampage. Tell you what's been nice watching all the old finals. Yes! Okay. Not worth it? Which one? Okay. The watching all, we were just talking about that. X Trify? I'm sorry, I just butchered your name. I was just saying, watching all the old world finals makes me go, like, I look at those and say, like, I don't want to watch this year's world finals because it's not going to be the same. It's actually going to be worse than what I'm watching right now. 2010 world finals. Yeah, this is going to be better than 2026. I can already predict it, you know? Oh, jumping in the water? Yeah, it was not worth it at all. No, it was not worth it. What was Monster Jam saving money for, like... Wait, what was Monster Jam saving money for, like, I don't know who does this when it gets worse? What was Monster... I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what they're saving. Just to save money at this point. All right. This is Joe Cockrell. Speaking truth, bro. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. Homie had a stroke. Okay. Calm down. I'm not the greatest reader. We never got a 20th Max D World Finals Encore, so that's the ultimate. Bro, you're not wrong. I'm sad we probably won't ever see a Max D again. Isn't that sad? I miss Max D already. Saying Salt Lake is going to be bad is a spicy take that many aren't going to like. I mean, I know it could definitely prove me wrong, right? It was just watching the old World Finals going like, gosh, it's not the same. But with the talent we have and the style of trucks we have, it could prove me wrong, and I'm hoping it does. I really do. Extremely spicy take. Both Orlando World Finals are top 10 World Finals events ever. 2022 World Finals is top 3. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good take. Honestly, I'd take it. I would accept that. I mean, is Max D versus Gravedigger is overrated? What? Maybe when Dennis went away. Yes, I could say when Dennis went away, it died. I could agree with that. If that's where you could draw the line, I guess. I mean, back then it was like, oh, these were the two top dogs, but now it's like, you know, when you got Oh, what was Dirt Crew or something? When Tristan England in Earthshaker, when Earthshaker could be a Gravedigger, it's kind of like, okay, it's not that special anymore. Max D and Gravedigger was the best thing growing up. What would be the current day thing? GD versus Son of JCB and I guess Gravedigger. I mean, there's too many trucks now that are actually like decent. Orlando has been the best 2 World Finals since Vegas. True, I could agree. Orlando, yeah, I was at the Orlando one. No, I was at the Tampa one. No, I was at Orlando. Was that? I should have. That was a spam call. I should have answered. Ruin the vibe there, spam. Sam Boyd refurb would be amazing, actually. Tom has always been in the top dog. It was never a Yeah, you're not wrong. Tom and Dennis rivalry were the best part of the old Monster Jam. We just need some millionaire to buy Sam Boyd, refurbish it, and bring the finals back there. I'm not gonna lie. World Finals in Sam Boyd Stadium was always and will always be like the best place to have it. It was the vibe. It was awesome. It was definitely not awesome to spend 2 weeks in Vegas. I can tell you that. 2 weeks in Vegas is too long. 2 days in Vegas is okay, but 2 weeks is way too long to spend in Vegas. I lost $1,000 one night at the casino. I spent the rest of the week winning it all back in blackjack. It took me a week to win $1,000 back playing blackjack. It was a long grind, but I got it. And after that, I'm like, I need to not come to Vegas anymore. I don't know, but I swear the R&Bs being like very small rivalries like Gas Monkey Garage and Mad Scientist, or like the rivals and such. I mean, bro, I forgot all about Gas Monkey. Gas Monkey, that's a you. Hey. I can quit when I want to. We need less 3Ds bodies or less ridiculous 3D bodies. I would say like Rec Deck. I feel like Rec Deck is pretty cool. Rec Deck, I think, gets a pass. I do like the big skateboard. It is pretty cool. Because Power Rush actually looks really good. And by the way, tired of everyone using these AI graphics. What do you mean? What AI graphics? Is it like people like creating something, or what do you mean by AI graphics? I'm gonna favor that. That's a you problem. I mean, I would agree with less 3D bodies for the set. I'm not gonna lie. I was so happy I didn't crew for Bakugan Dragonoid, because that was like 30 something pieces to a body. And every time I'd watch that wreck, I'm like, ooh, feel bad for that crew guy. Don't worry about me. I got 72 spikes to put back on a truck and a face to hang on the side of it. Gosh, 3D bodies were... I mean, when Max D had the 3D body, it was cool, but by God, is it awful. I fell asleep on top of Max D in Miami putting spikes on because we were there till like 4 a.m. I fell asleep on top of the truck putting spikes on. It was awful. All right. Okay, I was just making sure. I think everything is way too kiddified, and Feld thinks they need to impress children when bright colors trucks, and they're catering them by making them more quiet. Bring Zoomies back. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Bring Zoomy back. Bring Zoomies back. I lost my spot. Bright colored trucks, catering to them. Monster trucks are supposed to be loud. Even with the bright colors and 3D bodies, Gravedigger is still their most popular truck. They had to get rid of Max D to let Gravedigger win some, you know? We need to simplify racing so bad. Chicago style and drag is whatever Vegas style is called. I honestly think Vegas style is called Vegas style. I don't know. Actually, I might be making that up. That's all. Simplifying racing would make it so. Watching the way they're going to be doing, would you work for Monster Jam again? I would go back to Monster Jam for the friends. And just like I've spoken to them before, I told them all, like, hey, I would come back to work for the friends. For the work, God, no. For the friends, yes. If I didn't, at my job right now, I became like higher up, like I became lead guy at my job, like I'm in charge now. And I told somebody at Monster Jam, I was like, hey, I'll go back to you right now. And they said like, well, we brought you up in a meeting, but or they were going to, and then they're like, well, you got a better spot in your job, so we weren't going to do it. And I'm like, I would come back. I do love how I'll critique them, but I'll be back. I'd go back. Allegedly, Feld's daughter said that the exhausts were too loud. I missed this whole like Zoomies are banned. Yeah, they're not banned, but they're just gone. Feld AI generated a photo of Power Rush to promo, I think. Oh yeah, that's kind of wild. When a company uses AI, it's kind of like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? I still think Power Rush's theme song is AI. But I think they said it was one of their DJs. Also critical, I'm not gonna lie. For fun, I do apply, or like I will comment to apply at like when they promote, like, hey, they're hiring like for a host. Monster Jam was hiring for a DJ. I put my application in for a DJ for the pit party and whatnot. Juliet ruined Monster Jam. Is World Finals ever going back to Vegas? Probably not. Probably not. Sadly, no. You would be a good announcer. I think I would cuss. I think I would slip up. I would do it. I think it would be pretty cool. If I could do like the Scott Douglas, like commentary and whatnot, I could do it. But with a mic in front of the people. When I talked on the microphone in front of people was during pit party for body installments, like during pit party when they do like the body ups. I chose to speak because I was doing YouTube already, so I'm already like used to talking to a camera, and so I didn't have to put the body on, so I would have to do less work. Damn what? I mean, granted, I don't know. They could go back. They could go back to Vegas. It would be really cool. If they did, I'd go. I do plan on going to the next World Finals because I'm actually hoping I can get this channel pretty big to where I could start interviewing people, and it would be would still be better than K Young. Me? No, I couldn't be better than K. K's a legend. I like K. Don't be disrespecting K. Oh shoot, yo, I like K. K's really fun. She's fun to hang out with. Her and KCG were the only ones who went out for drinks and whatnot on my birthday. Everyone else didn't want to go out and hang out. They did, and I think Tyler did. But they're legends. KCG and DJ K Young, legends. I'm from Vegas, so I miss it. I bet. Wonder if it would be possible to do a World Finals outdoor in a field somewhere. Probably not. They wouldn't do it. They might, but I doubt it. It would have to be in some type of stadium or something. I just noticed that make it independent. Oh, I mean, that would be cool if they did. I don't know if they'll. I think they are in their headspace. They don't want to get to that level, like that, or not that level. They don't want to. They want it to be more professional. You know, they want it more. I don't know what the word is there, but they don't want to. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. What if World Finals next year is held in Glendale or Foxborough? That'd be cool. It would probably rain. It always rains when we go there. It always rains. I wonder why the Raider Stadium isn't being utilized. I mean, some stadiums I think don't allow stuff to go down in their stadiums. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm still going to say hands down, best stadium, Cowboy Stadium, Arlington. Commercialized. That's the correct. Thank you. Glendale would be good because they could do Thunder Alley. Ooh, true. But yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like this is a pretty good, successful Raider Stadium. Has a no monster truck clause. Yep. That's it. Yeah, I could see it. What do you call it? Yeah, there's a couple stadiums that are like that. It's dumb, but I guess I understand. There's a baseball stadium. I forget where it was that we were at, and I don't think it was Anaheim, but I think Tom's truck ended up in the dugout. So there's stuff like that they don't want happening at theirs. I think it was because of a mud show. But yeah, other than that, I think this live stream went very well. I will say this. I appreciate you all for hanging out and whatnot. I appreciate the comments. We're definitely going to do this again. Would you guys say like once a week these would be solid, or 2 a week? I'm down to do 2 a week. 2 a week and then 2 videos a week. That'd be really sick. Also, Critical, are they live streaming the Hot Wheels? I don't know if you answered it. I missed it. But other than that, my wife is texting me because there's a Fortnite event. There's a Fortnite event happening in about 15 minutes. So we might do this again actually very soon. Definitely going to be doing this again. I had a lot of fun with it. Like I said before, you guys even coming into the comments, bringing in conversation pieces and whatnot. It is nice to bounce off. This is honestly something I am truly passionate about because monster trucks, whole life monster trucks, and I love them. So they're great. I'm so glad to talk with other people about it because I'm not gonna lie, growing up, it was hard. Nobody cared. They're like, oh, that's the monster truck kid. Get him out of here. Yeah, MJ should not do a FedEx field ever. Triple stadiums and terrible owners during the time. Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Good stream. Seeing you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're going to do this again at some point. I'll update you on Instagram. Jammed Up Show, or I think it's Jammed Up on Instagram. Go follow. But thank you all for hanging out. Probably not. Dang, that sucks. Critical Creeper, thanks for your info there. Much appreciated. But yeah. I guess let me know if you want to see me. My bad. No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate it though. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna go get ready for this Fortnite event. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. It means a lot. Love you guys. I'm so excited for this channel to grow and see what we can do. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.